Good afternoon again, basketball fans. Welcome back to Changnon Gymnasium for the second game of our doubleheader broadcast today from the shootout in Mount Vernon, as the Mount Vernon Lady Rams getting set to take on the Mount Carmel Lady Aces in girls high school basketball. And we are going to be bringing you this action here. Yeah. As this will be our second game to broadcast for you today. And, of course, it's the third game on the docket for the entire shootout today. There'll be 3 boys games after this, which will give you that schedule here in just a minute. We just saw a boys junior high game get completed that we broadcast for you, which saw the Casey Junior High Rams remain unbeaten on the season at 12-0 as they outlasted the Nashville Junior Hornets in a nail-biter. Went down to the wire. 53-47 was the final, as Mount Vernon Casey Junior Rams held on to defeat the Nashville Junior Hornets in a good one. Ron Stanhope's going to be with me here in just a moment. He's gathering up a couple things. He'll be joining us, so stay with us for that. We'll take a short break, a short timeout, and we'll be back with more updated information about both of these teams and bring you all the play-by-play.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV. When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mt Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mt Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322. If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area. Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday. Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South Penn Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week. Back here at Changnon Gymnasium, both teams are down in the locker rooms for their last-minute instructions before they come back out here. And we got a nice crowd filtering in here for this girls' high school action today between the Mount Carmel Lady Aces and the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. Mount Vernon comes in at 2-3. They competed in that very tough Nashville Invitational Tournament to start the season. And Mount Carmel comes in at 5-3, but they've won 5 games in a row, right, Ron?
Yeah, Randy, I was talking to the assistant coach. The head coach was out for the captain's meeting, and I didn't feel like I had time to go into detail. I would ask him who them 3 losses were to, but he did say that to start out the season, probably a tournament, and he said we played some really, really good competition.
Sure.
And he said then we won our last 5. So.
Yeah, I know they got a win most recently over Flora, and of course they're in the Little Illini Conference, and they are coached by Matt McCarty and assisted by Joe Vargo. The Hilltop, did you ever officiate some games at the Hilltop?
Yes, I did, including a regional tournament one year that I'll never forget because I got a speeding ticket on the way home.
Oh, yeah, you definitely won't forget that one.
Wabash County.
Yeah, you should have called Olson and Reeves.
Welcome to Wabash County.
That's right.
No, but it wasn't a Mount Carmel game. That was Fairfield against Weber Township when Weber had that team that they won that night, obviously, and went all the way to the Super Sectional.
I remember that team.
Got beat by Lucas O'Rear and the Nashville Hornets.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I remember Lucas O'Rear went on and played at Northern Iowa.
Northern Iowa, yep.
College basketball, yep, sure did. All right, well, this will be the last girls' game of the day. Then the 3 games after this will all be boys' high school basketball games. You still got time to get here at Changnon Gymnasium and enjoy a lot of good basketball action. 1 admission price gets you in to watch as many games as you want. The 3 boys' games coming up will be Breeze Central against Gateway Legacy after this. Then it'll be Kent Williams returning to Mount Vernon as he brings in his St. Louis De Smet basketball team to take on Belleville West at 5:30. And then tonight at 7:15, it'll be the Mount Vernon Rams against the Alton Redbirds. And, of course, the Rams won last night in their home opener against the Carbondale Terriers, 66-30. So Coach Tim Holloway and his troops will try to keep it going tonight against Alton here at the SSM Shootout. As you see the teams warming up on the floor. We got about a minute and a half to go here until the start of this one. And we'll take another short break. Be right back. All right, we are back at Changnon Gymnasium, and since you were asking me trivia questions earlier in that first game about Ball State and stuff like that.
Yeah, you got one Muncie, but you couldn't get David Letterman.
Okay, all right. All right, so the most famous.
You're batting 500. That gets you in the Hall of Fame.
The most famous basketball alumni to come out of Mount Carmel High School.
I'm going to go with it's a trick question, and it's a female.
Okay.
And she was a really good tennis player as well. Played at the University of Indiana. I'm going to say Tyra Buss.
I think you got it.
All right.
They're introducing the Lady Aces right now. Number 4 is Riley Hershey, a junior. Number 10 is Tinsley Dunlap, a sophomore. Number 12 is Madeline Mann, a senior. Number 30 is Macy Randall, a senior. And rounding out the starting 5 is Evie Sellers, a junior. So they go with Hershey, Dunlap, Mann, Randall, and Sellers. And now for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and Coach Jeff Lonan. Lania Shelby wears number 1. She's a 5'5 sophomore. She's a speedster, too. Arwen Wilkie is a 5'8 junior, wears number 2. Hannah Hampton, a 5'7 junior, wears number 4. Also starting for the Lady Rams, number 10 is Jerica Newell. She is a 5'8 senior, and rounding out the starting 5 is Ariana Benson. That's N.J. Benson's sister. She's 5'9 junior.
I didn't know that.
Yep, so they'll go with Shelby, Wilkie, Hampton, Newell, and Benson. There's actually two Benson sisters on the team. Ariana's a junior, and Asia is a freshman. You'll see Asia play, too, even though she's just a freshman.
NJ playing today?
I'll have to look it up to see if he's playing today. But he's been doing well for the DePaul Blue Demons, that's for sure. So, yeah, it looks like Mount Carmel's got some twin towers out there in Randall and Sellers.
We were wondering this week how many of these girls are on that awesome golf.
Man, are you eating again?
Golf team, yeah. I brought you back to make up some pretzels, but you didn't want.
I'm trying to do a basketball game, man. I don't have time to eat. That's what the hospitality room's for.
Our fans will understand, man.
Oh, gosh.
It's a long day.
Yeah. Benson is jumping the center circle against Randall, ready to get this one going. And the Lady Rams have the opening tip, and here is Shelby from the corner. That lips out, no good. Rebound back up by Benson, won't go, and it's knocked out of bounds. Some people thought she got fouled. It'll be Lady Rams' ball out of bounds on the baseline. Triggering it in will be Hannah Hampton. Hampton gets it over into the corner to Wilkie. 3-ball is good.
Wow.
That's a great way to start. Arwen Wilkie buries a trifecta. The Rams are on the board. Mount Carmel Lady Aces back the other way. Again, they've won 5 games in a row now. And it looks like Mount Vernon will open up into a zone, as they'll have it out front with a man inside the paint. Shot is up. It rattles in and out. No good by man. And Newell has the rebound back the other way. She'll leave it out for Shelby. She'll let it fly from 3, and that's off the back iron. Tries to chase it down, but the Aces come up with it. In the front court they come. Over on the left wing with it is Dunlap. Dunlap will give it to Hershey.
The Mount Carmel team probably plays a lot of Indiana schools.
Oh, I'm sure that they do, yeah. And that's a nice little finger roll, underhanded scoop there by Riley Hershey. And
Yeah,
Mount
tough
Carmel's
shot.
on the board. Yeah, Tyra Buss used to fill some gymnasiums up when she played for Mount Carmel.
She did.
A lot of people would come out and watch her play, that's for sure. They had some great years back in her playing days. Shelby misses on the shot. Back out it comes to Newell for 3. That lips out, no good, and the rebound's grabbed this time by Sellers for Mount Carmel. Lady Aces on the move. Right side, it's Hershey. Hershey leaves it out to Sellers. Now Hershey will control the offense out front. 3-2, Lady Rams here in the early going. Down on the baseline it goes. Inside on the block. Shot no good by Hershey, and here's Newell with the rebound this time for the Rams. Ahead to Wilkie. Wilkie over to Shelby. Oh, has her pocket pick there. Lady Aces have it. Hershey back the other way for Mount Carmel. All the way in off glass, too strong. Rebound Benson. Benson will take it back down for Mount Vernon. Tries to back up her opponent.
She's wearing NJ's number, isn't she?
She is wearing NJ's number, 35. You're right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Big brother's number. Good observation there.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, yeah.
You didn't think I knew anything about girls basketball, did you? Actually, I don't, but I know NJ wore 35. And I'm looking at it on his sister down there. So
Shelby has the basketball, comes over to Hampton. Oh, ball's loose, stolen by Mount Carmel. 2-on-1 break for the Aces. Nice pass across the lane. It's blocked by Newell, getting back on defense for Mount Vernon.
I raised 3 daughters, Randy. None of them played basketball.
They all cheerleaders, weren't they? Yeah.
Cheerleaders and Rachel's dance.
And Jerica Newell will be at the line, and I hate to think how much money you spent on dancing.
Oh, man.
Hate to think.
Yeah.
I know it was a bunch.
Yeah.
I raised 2 daughters, so I didn't quite spend as much as you did, but yeah.
You only spent 2/3 as much as I did.
2/3 as much as you did. That's right. Jerica Newell at the line, and she buries it.
I spent 33% more.
Mm-hmm. That's all right. It's a good way to look at it.
Than you did.
Good way to look at it. In the game for Mount Carmel is Olivia Peach. She's a sophomore. Wears number 1. Newell's second free throw rolls off the iron. No good. Rebound grab by Randall for Mount Carmel. Gets a pass ahead to Hershey.
When basketball didn't work, I tried to get him into playing golf, and that didn't work.
Golf's an expensive sport, too.
Yeah.
Real expensive. Hershey around the pick, puts up the 17-footer,
Nice.
nails it. And we're tied at 4 apiece.
He's got all their points.
Riley Hershey. Yeah, she's a player. Here's Lanai Shelby back the other way for Mount Vernon. And looks like Mount Carmel's going to. Yeah, they're just. It is a man-to-man, but they're sagging way off.
They got some tall girls.
Yeah, they
out
got
there.
some real tall girls out there. And that's stolen away. Pass thrown ahead to Hershey. Look out. She's going to take it to the rack and scores.
She's got all their points.
Riley Hershey.
Hershey 6. Lady Rams 4.
Here's Shelby, and she travels with the basketball. She was trying to score up for a shot, but drug the pivot foot. Turnover gives it back to Mount Carmel. 4:41 to go here, opening quarter. Again, 3 boys basketball games after this here at the shootout today. You got time to get here and enjoy all the action. 1 admission price gets you in to watch as much basketball as you want. There's going to be some good ones, so come enjoy the fun. From the corner, that shot by Peach is no good. Shelby with the rebound. Lady Rams push it. Shelby in the paint. Back out it comes to Hampton, or not, it's Wilkie.
Wow.
Wilkie buries a three. And that's 2 of them for Wilkie, and it's 7-6 in favor of Mount Vernon.
That was a long three-pointer.
A nice arch on it that time, too, didn't it? Ace is back in the front court. Riley Hershey directing traffic.
That was approaching Caitlin Clark territory.
It was out there. Macy Randall with it. They try to lob it underneath, and falling down was Macy Randall, but they said she got pushed.
A little bit, yeah.
So the foul will be on the Lady Rams, and they're going to give Shelby the foul, I believe.
Yeah.
That'll be her first. It'll be out of bounds to Mount Carmel as Riley Hershey will trigger it in. Looking, and she comes into Randall. Now in the corner it goes to Hershey. Her shot's no good. Rebound by Newell. Ahead to Shelby. Shelby wants to push it for the Lady Rams. In the lane, now over in the corner to Hampton for 3. Short. Rebound by Wilkie, no good. Rebound this time by Mount Carmel. Is holding the ball high is Macy Randall. That's what you're taught to do, and that's what she did. Ahead it comes to Tinsley Dunlap for the deuce. Good ball movement by Mount Carmel that time as they score in transition. 8-7, Lady Aces. A little seesaw action going on here. Shelby in the lane tries to feed it underneath to Benson, and it goes out of bounds off Benson. It'll be Mount Carmel ball. Lady Aces will bring it up. As they lead at 8-7. Pass over to Peach. Now down the corner to Hershey. Shot from the corner is buried by Dunlap. She's hit 2 in a row now. 10-7 Mount Carmel. On the other end, there's Hampton for 3. No good. Benson gets a rebound. They wanted a foul, didn't get it. And we'll go back the other way with Mount Carmel. From the corner, shot is up short this time by Peach. And on the rebound, we got a jump ball called, and it's going to stay with Mount Carmel. So Hershey will trigger it in. And she comes back out inside to Randall. 3 white jerseys surround her, and Wilkie comes away with the steal for Mount Vernon. Wilkie gets the ball to the right side to Shelby. She puts up the shot too strong. There's a rebound by Hampton. Back out it comes to Kendall Mast, who's in the game now. To Wilkie, who fires a shot up, no good, and Mount Carmel has the rebound and then traveled with it. The turnover on Mann will give it back to Mount Vernon, and checking in will be Zoe Randall for Mount Carmel, number 5. She's a sophomore. And it'll be Lady Rams basketball as they come in the corner to Wilkie. Now to Kendall Mast. Shot is missed. Rebound's grabbed by Hampton and taken away by Mount Carmel. They're going to race to the other end. Guess who? Yep, Riley Hershey.
Good player.
She gets that ball in the open court. She's dynamite, isn't she?
8-point quarter.
Yeah, it's tough to stop, that's for sure. Here's Wilkie for 3. Yes, write it down.
Got 3 threes.
There's a good answer. Mount Vernon back to within 2.
She's got a quick release as well.
She does. Likes that spot there on that left side, too, no doubt. 12-10 is our score. Mount Carmel with the lead and the basketball. Hershey has it in the lane. She elevates, and she got it. She's scoring from all over on the floor, isn't she?
10-point quarter.
Man, oh man.
She's got a nice-looking shot.
10 of their 14 points. Anaya Shelby back up for Mount Vernon.
Wilkie has 9 out of 10 for the Lady Rams.
Zone defense now employed by Mount Carmel. Inside to Benson. Now it comes to Mast, and there's going to be a foul called on the Lady Aces. They're going to call that on Zoe Randall, I believe.
Yep.
Just checked in the game.
First personal foul for Mount Carmel.
So sophomore Kendall Mast will be at the line for Mount Vernon. He's 5'7" sophomore. And she sinks it. Checking back in the game for Mount Vernon will be Jerica Newell, one of the original starters. She'll give Hannah Hampton a breather. Another one coming for Mast. Got 1:05 left here in the first quarter. That one's in and out, no good. There's a rebound by Benson. And she saves it to Shelby, who gets it over to Wilkie for three. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
We're tied. And another three-pointer by Wilkie, and she proves that she can nail it from the right side, too.
If she keeps this up, Randy, she will have 16 three-pointers at the end of the game.
If she keeps up this pace, you're right.
That
Hershey
would be a
with
record.
it. From the elbow, no good. Rebound, Mount Vernon, they can take the lead. We're tied at 14 here. Shelby with 37 seconds left. Gets it over to Mast. Mast to Newell. Buries it. Another three-point
She
bomb.
joins the parade.
Jerica Newell says, why not? I can do that too. And the Lady Rams are enjoying a three-point lead here, 17-14.
10-2 run to end that quarter.
About that, 29-5. Or excuse me, 17-14 with 29 and a half seconds left in the first quarter. We'll be back.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Well, during that timeout, head coach Matt McCarty was pretty animated there on the Mount Carmel sideline. Let's see what the result is. As Hershey has it, down in the corner goes to Peach. They'll swing it back around to Hershey. The Rams will stay in a zone here as Zoe Randall has it. There's a shot way outside, and it hits the front iron and dribbles over for a three ball to tie the game.
Is that number one, Peach?
And time runs out at the end of the first quarter.
I don't know much about Mount Carmel, but Peach is a Mount Carmel name.
Oh, absolutely.
Football player, quarterback, and the coach, maybe.
Oh, yeah. It's
something like that.
The name's pretty well known in the Mount Carmel circles. That's after one. We're all tied up at 17. Back with second quarter action in 30 seconds.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South Penn Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
All right. Well, what do you think of that first quarter, Ron? Good comeback there by the Lady Rams to tie this thing up.
Yeah, Randy, we thought this might be a really good competitive contest, and so far that's been the case. We didn't settle anything in that first quarter, 17-17 tie. Mount Vernon was on a 10-2 run until Olivia Peach buried that three near the buzzer.
Yeah.
And Alwyn Wilkie with 4 three-pointers in that quarter for the Lady Rams. Like I said, if she got 4 every quarter, Randy, that's 16.
She'd be on pace for 16.
4 points. I don't think that's going to happen, but.
Well, if you're a Rams fan, you would love it to happen, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Shelby has the ball to start this second quarter for the Lady Rams. They go to the right side. The shot is no good by Kendall Mast.
You know, Kent Williams, when Mount Vernon played in the KMOX shootout over there.
Right.
Me and some buddies, we went to that game, and Ken had a 13-point first quarter.
Tinsley Dunlap will be at the line for the Aces.
And I was just joking that, he got 13 the first quarter. He's going to score 52 points today.
Yeah.
And he only got 49.
Yeah, he was close.
He got 49 because he missed a couple free throws.
Yeah.
But I was joking when I said it, but that was against that team that had Jamal Crawford on it.
Right.
Played in the NBA for like 17, 18 years.
The team was from like Washington State or something.
Yeah, the state of Washington.
Way out there, yeah. Both free throws are good by Dunlap. Definitely don't want to foul her, apparently. As Mount Carmel goes back into the 2-point lead here.
She's got 6 points.
Mm-hmm. Kendall Mast has it as Mount Carmel stays in that defense. And there's Shelby showing long distance. How about that? Lanaya Shelby tickles the twine behind the line. Mount Vernon up by 1. Just underway in the second quarter, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Offensive foul on the Lady Aces. It'll be Mount Vernon basketball. Right in front of the Lady Rams bench.
Coach Long had his best run ever last year, didn't he, with these Lady Rams?
Yes, made it to the super sectional.
And they lost that in a very close game, I believe.
Yeah, they did. It was Falto Civic Memorial, right. Jerica Newell on the baseline. She's double teamed. Benson gets it, and then she gets pushed. And it'll be out of bounds to the Lady Rams. And that foul is going to go on Dunlap, I believe. So that's 2 team fouls on the Lady Aces this quarter. Mast will trigger it in. And she comes in out to Jerica Newell. Over to Shelby for 3. That's short. Rebound is grabbed out of the air by Macy Randall from Mount Carmel. Aces on the move. Shot put up by Hershey's no good, but there's a whistle and a foul, and Hershey's going to go to the line.
2 fouls on Shelby.
You know, we were talking about that good first quarter that Riley Hershey had from Mount Carmel. She's just a junior.
Really?
So Coach McCarty will have her back. Yeah. And free throw's good. We're tied again, 20-all.
These girls probably grew up watching Tyra Best play.
Oh, no doubt. No question. She had a great career at Indiana, too. She was the all-time leading scorer at Indiana until just the last year or so. That record got broken. But that's because some of these girls are allowed to play 5 years now. That makes a difference. Second free throw is also good. That whole COVID thing changed that to where a lot of players got 5th years. Somehow some got 6. I'm not sure how that worked out, but they did. There's a steal picked off by Sellers. Sellers pump fakes, goes up and scores. You know, for her size, she was able to control the basketball all the way down the floor.
Yeah, her first points.
23-20. Here's Mast along the baseline. In the corner to Newell for 3. No. And good inside rebounding position there by Macy Randall as the Aces have it.
Now Vernon's got a freshman out there on the court.
They will play a couple of different freshmen, as a matter of fact.
32 played at Woodlawn grade school last year. Alexis
Shadoan, yep. She's 5'11" freshman.
She's in the book now with her first foul.
6:12 left here in the first half as that shot is no good by Tinsley Dunlap. Shadoan played volleyball too. She's 5'11", so.
Yep.
Second one is good. Yeah, don't be surprised you don't see another freshman, Asia Benson, get into the game sometime here too. She's got good size at 6 feet. So here's Kendall Mast with it out to Hampton. Hampton back to Mast. She'll penetrate, dish it in the lane to Shadoan. Back out for a long 3. Yes, write it down, Hannah Hampton.
Hampton joins the 3-point parade.
Yeah, so Lady Rams making a living behind the arc
Randy,
today.
they do not have a 2-point field goal.
Isn't that something?
Wow.
Turnaround is no good by Randall. Back up again. This time she traveled with it, though.
They have 7 3-pointers and 2 free throws for,
and that's something.
For 23 points.
No 2-point field goals at all for the Lady Rams. But yet they're only down 1. 24-23, and they got a chance to take the lead here.
That's attributed to that size we were talking about for Mount Carmel.
Shadoan out again for a 3-pointer, this time by Wilkie that won't go. Mount Carmel with the rebound. Good pass ahead.
Nice pass.
But they blew the layup, and getting back to get the rebound was Wilkie, and that's going to be a foul on Mount Carmel.
On Hershey, I believe.
Good hustle back by Wilkie to chase down that rebound, and results in a foul, and Mount Carmel will check into the game. Number 1, Olivia Peach, will come back in to replace Madeline Mann. 5:19 to play here in the first half. Lady Rams down by 1. They have the basketball. Here's Hannah Hampton with it. Gets it to Jerica Newell, and the follow is up and in. I think that was Shadoan.
Shadoan with a stick back.
The freshman gets her first varsity bucket of this game. 25-24. Pass is an errant pass down underneath, intended for Macy Randall, that goes out of bounds, and turnover gives it back to Mount Vernon. Lady Rams with a 1-point lead. They can add to it here. Again, Mount Carmel comes into this game having won 5 in a row. Jerica Newell out to Kendall Mast. She slices between two defenders, had her shot blocked, chased down by Mount Carmel. Ahead it goes to Hershey. Her shot's no good. There's Shadoan with a rebound. Big rebound by the freshman. Gets the ball to Jerica Newell. Newell has it again. Out to Hampton. Hampton to Mast, and she buries another three. The three-pointers keep falling for Mount Vernon Lady Rams. You got to love it. 28-24.
Randy, they made 8 threes already.
Yeah, and we're still just midway through the second quarter. And there's a shot on the other end that's up and in by Tinsley Dunlap. That's a 2-ball.
Dunlap and Hershey quite a 1-2 punch today for the Lady Aces.
Hampton. Pass was intended out to Newell. It was stolen away. The Lady Aces have it. And there's a foul on Mount Vernon. That's going to go against Jerica Newell. And let's see, Lanaya Shelby is going to check back in for Mount Vernon. Now Carmel has the basketball. They get in the corner of Peach. Inside to the big girl. No good by Macy Randall. Chased down by the Lady Rams. Here comes Newell with it. Newell throws it up ahead.
Shadoan with another rebound there.
Hampton gets it across to Shelby. Right side, they work it to Mast. Shelby lets it go. Off the back iron. Good box out by Mount Carmel that time. Is coming away with the rebound is Peach. 3:12 left in the first half. Riley Hershey has it for the Lady Aces. Left side now. They work it to Evie Knapp. There's Hershey again off the dribble. No good. Hershey with the rebound. Back up. It's money.
She wouldn't miss 2 in a row, would she?
No, not often. All tied at 28. 2:47 left in the half. Here's Shelby. Out to Hampton. Hampton in the corner to Newell for 3. That won't go. Rebound Mount Carmel as Dunlap comes away with it. She's going to bring it up herself. Goes to the right side to Peach. She buries one from behind the arc.
That's her second 3.
3-point lead again for Mount Carmel. On the other end, it's Shelby, no good. Rebound Hershey. And she is fouled from behind by the Lady Rams. And who are they giving that to?
Dunlap, I believe. Yeah, her second.
It's a non-shooting foul, I think, right or not? Nope, they're going to line them up.
They got 5. Rams have 5.
And we got timeout on the court. Timeout with 2:16 to go here in the first half. Lady Aces lead the Lady Rams 31-28. If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Welcome back to Changnon Gymnasium as we peer into the Mount Vernon huddle there. This game was tied 17-all after the first quarter, and it's still tied. It's a 3-point game, a tight one, 31-28. Mount Carmel leading it. As we come back to live action, the Aces will be shooting free throws here. Again, Mount Carmel has won 5 games in a row. They're 5-3 on the season. Mount Vernon is 2-3. Mount Vernon played some really good competition to start the year at that Nashville Invitational Tournament. Boy, Nashville girls are rolling. Ron, they looks like they may be headed for back-to-back state championships. Emma Bierman and company are just man, they are load.
They won that championship game last year, well by double figures.
Yeah.
I don't know who's out there. Maybe somebody can give them a run for them.
They are load, that's for sure. First free throw is good.
Is that Hershey at the line? I can't see her number.
Yeah.
Got them both.
She got them both.
She's perfect from the free throw line.
She's a player.
4 out of 4.
5-point lead for Mount Carmel. Let's see what the Lady Rams can do now.
16
Shelby has it.
For Hershey.
Swinging around the perimeter. Inside to Shadowan. Back out for the 3.
There's
How about
one.
that?
She changed spots.
Right at there. Wilkie.
5 3-pointers.
She's hit one from the right side, left side, and top of the key. She can hit them from all over the place. On the other end, here's Mann with a shot, no good. Shelby with the rebound. Lady Rams can tie it or take the lead now with 1:46 to go. Wilkie with it. Over to Hampton, back to Wilkie. Right side, Shelby. Yeah, when the ball goes in the basket, good things happen, huh?
Yeah.
Here's Benson.
That's the name of the game.
Put the ball in the hole. Good ball movement here by the Lady Rams. Frees up a shot for Hampton. That's no good. And rebound Mount Carmel as Randall comes away with it. Throws it up ahead to Peach. Peach is cut off on the baseline. Comes back out to Hershey. Hershey will drive, stop at the elbow.
Step back.
But it won't go. Shadowan with the rebound. Hands it off to Shelby, and here she comes. Lanaya Shelby all the way in. Gets fouled. Yes, gets fouled, and Shelby will go to the line. So Shadowan, the freshman, has grabbed 3 rebounds since she's gotten in there here in the second quarter.
Yeah, she grabbed a ton of rebounds last year for the Woodlawn Warriors as a junior high player.
I recall doing one of their games last year, yes.
You got to play New Horizons, remember?
Right. Shelby gets the free throw. And she's got a chance to tie this thing up now. 33-32 with 58 seconds left in the half. That one's off the back iron. Mount Carmel with the rebound as Madeline Mann comes out of there with it. Ahead to Hershey. Hershey will leave it for Peach. Now it comes to Mann. And that ball's kicked.
We've got a father and son duo out there on the refereeing crew for this game.
How about that?
Scott Shaw, and I believe this boy's name is Tanner Shaw.
Don't see that too often. Peach in the corner to Hershey.
No, you don't.
Hershey drives and got another one.
She's a player.
Yep. She has a nose for the basket.
High school level, you'll see Ted and Jared Knapp a lot.
Sure.
Father-son combo.
Yeah. Shot is missed on the other end. Mount Carmel's got it with 22 seconds left.
Look at that behind the back dribble.
Hershey no good, but rebound grabbed by Randall and falls down. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to be Lady Ace's ball. And Coach Lana's like, what's going on out there? Like, you got to call something. Bounce pass inside. That was too easy. Way too easy if you're a Lady Rams fan. As Dunlap scores on that one. Here's Shelby back the other way with 7 seconds left. Shelby in the lane, has it blocked. Mount Carmel comes away with it, and they're going to run out the clock. Horn sounds, and that is the end of the first half. We go to the locker room at halftime. Mount Carmel leads Mount Vernon 37-32. Ron's going to work on our halftime stats. We'll come back and talk about those and share with you what else is going on here at the shootout. Maybe find some other scores around Southern Illinois to share with you as well. All that and more coming up here on AreaSports.net.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Are you going on a vacation soon or perhaps a weekend getaway? Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon is your dog's home away from home, featuring an outside turf playground that your dog is going to love. And if your dog needs grooming or obedience training while it's here, we can handle that too. In fact, we've even got a presidential suite with flat screen TV and ceramic tile. Check it out on our website.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family, because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVA system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
Back here live at Changnon Gymnasium, Randy Olson along with Ron Stanner. You see our halftime score. Mount Carmel Lady Aces lead the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 37-32. And your thoughts on that first half of play there, Ron?
Well, Randy, I have no idea what the record is, but the Lady Rams have made 9 3-pointers in the first half alone.
That's great.
So, if they can get even half of that in the second half, that's got to be something. I don't know.
That's keeping them in the game for sure.
We'll find out. But they had 6 players in the scoring column, led by Awen Wilkie with 15 points. And how do you think she got those 15 points?
3-pointers.
5 times 3.
Mm-hmm.
5 3-pointers, 15 points. Lanaya Shelby had 4 points. Hannah Hampton had 3 points on a 3-pointer. Jerica Newell had 4 points. She made a 3-pointer. Kendall Mass has 4 points. She made a 3-pointer. Alexis Shadoan had 2 points for a total of 32. The Lady Rams committed 5 personal fouls total in that first half. They themselves were 3 out of 5 from the free throw line. For Mount Carmel, they had 5 players make the scoring column. Led in scoring by Riley Hershey with 18 points. She did not make a 3-pointer. She had 7 2-point field goals and was 4 for 4 from the line for 18 points. She's joined in double figures by Tinsley Dunlap, who had 11 points. Olivia Peach off the bench with 2 3-pointers for a total of 6. And Evie Sellers had 2 points, total of 37. Lady Aces also committed 5 fouls in that personal half, and they were near perfect from the free throw line, 7 out of 8.
All right, score after the first quarter was all tied, 17 all. And here at halftime, Mount Carmel with the 5-point edge, 37-32. Other shootouts going on around the area today, of course. There's a big shootout down in Marion today, and one of the finals down there. Effingham defeated Vienna 66-52. Effingham has dropped down to Class 2A this year, Ron.
Oh, really?
So that makes it interesting for a lot of the 2A teams.
Yeah.
Effingham dropped down to 2A, and St. Anthony moved up to 2A from 1A. Yeah. And then Olney dropped down to 2A as well.
I knew that. And then, so St. Anthony's been a factor in postseason in 1A for a while. So if they're going 2A, you got Lawrenceville going from 2A to 1A. I think Lawrenceville is going to take that mantle up there now and make some noise at the state level.
Yeah, I think that they possibly can. They are ranked number 2 in the state right now, and they're playing Meridian this afternoon down at that Marion Shootout. We'll have to kind of track that game as we go along. Yeah,
Coach Davis at Meridian, David Davis, he went to Paducah Tillman, and I believe I read where 2 or 3 players followed him to Paducah Tillman. And then they had a player that became academically ineligible or aged out. Flournoy Jr., he was a heck of a player.
Right.
So they're not the same team that they were last year.
No, they're not. Since this is a girls' high school game, we'll pass along another high school score for you from today, as it'll find some interest to a lot of you who follow girls' basketball, as the Marion Lady Wildcats defeated Triad this afternoon, 55-49. That's in that shootout down at Marion. Also in the boys' tournament down at Hamilton County today, NCOE defeated Edwards County 54-42. That's a huge win, because Edwards County had kind of positioned themselves to potentially tie for a championship down there, but not anymore after they lost today.
That might be North City's first win of the year.
First win in that tournament for sure, so maybe first win of the year, you're right, yeah. And then in another bit of a surprise down there, it was Hamilton County all over West Frankfort, 60-34, and West Frankfort had been 3-0 in that tournament.
Wow.
And Hamilton County
Wayne
took
City
it.
beat somebody that was a surprise to me.
Well, they beat Gallatin County today, 61-51, but
no,
they
it wasn't that one.
They beat Edwards County, I believe.
That's what it was, I guess.
They beat Edwards County the other night, I believe. Yeah.
So that Wayne City team might be a team to be reckoned with.
Yeah, so they're improving on the season.
Add
so
them to the W's of the MTC.
Exactly, it makes it even more complicated and more competitive for the W's in the
Waltonville, Woodlawn, Weber, and Wayne City.
All in the Midland Trail Conference. That's right. So, we mentioned that Lawrenceville has dropped down to Class 1A this year. You've also got Sparta, who has dropped down to 1A this year.
Yeah, there's no history of basketball at Lawrenceville, is there?
None whatsoever. None, yeah. But with Sparta dropping down to 1A as well, that makes it even more interesting.
Sparta,
yeah.
Yeah, I think they got a good ball club. They beat Murfreesboro last night.
Yeah,
Murfreesboro's a good ball club.
And that's a big win for them. No doubt about it.
If they're 1A, they're going to make some noise.
Oh.
Aren't they in the Cesar Valera Holiday Tournament?
Usually they are. I haven't seen the pairings yet this year, but
usually
they are.
They could sneak in there
that could be
amongst the Waltonville Gorevilles.
They've been in it in the past. I just don't know if they're in it this year. But we'll know those pairings here before too long. The pairings have come out for the Conrad Island Holiday Tournament at Wayne City, which begins next Saturday. And that'll last that whole next following week, and we will...
the cream of the crop over there, we think. Of course, you got to play the games on the court, but on paper... looks like to be North Clay and Weber Township.
Looks like it will be, yeah. But, again, you got to play the games.
Right.
And we potentially will be over there bringing you some of that action as well. Teams start to filter out of the locker rooms here as we get set for second-half action. So we'll take another short break and be back with that second-half action from Changnon Gym in just a little bit.
Andrea Baker, the broker-owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon. If you like sports, delicious food, and great drinks, you're going to love JJ's Sports Bar in Mount Vernon. Whether you stop by for brunch, lunch, or dinner, JJ's has something for you, including delicious wings, a variety of burgers, and of course, top-notch service. You like drinks? They have them at JJ's, including your favorite drafts and even margarita flights. Try the burrito tacos, or maybe perhaps the nachos. How about the shrimp? They even have steaks and pasta at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, located on the west side of Mount Vernon.
And don't forget, you can get free, well, not free, but you'll get half price. That's it, half price appetizers each and every night at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill from 8 o'clock until close. So
half price, though, if you bought two. Would that be getting one for free?
Well, you're trying to fudge the math there a little bit, aren't you?
Not very good at fuzzy math, but I don't know.
Maybe the new math that works, yes. I don't know.
Maybe a math teacher out there listening could tell me if that's correct
half
or
price
not.
appetizers, 8 o'clock until close tonight and every night at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill on the west side of Mount Vernon. We appreciate them being a
The question being
sponsor.
answered, if you buy two at half price, are you getting one for free? Something like that.
All right.
Now I got a headache.
Well, it's because you've been eating so much. I think you've set the record for most bags of snacks to eat during a broadcast.
And I've been feeling well. I don't have much of an appetite.
So now
I feel a little better.
You must be feeling better because you're eating like an animal over there.
It's steroids.
Maybe that's what it is. I get you on something. That's right. So, second half action here. Can Mount Vernon continue this hot shooting? They've hit all those three-pointers in the first half. Can they continue that? And can they do something about this rebounding for Mount Carmel? Because the big girls inside have been limiting Mount Vernon to one shot.
Let me go back and clarify that. Prescription steroids. I just want people to know that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but yeah, you're talking about those big girls for Mount Carmel.
Mm-hmm.
Hershey and Dunlap have combined for 29 points.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty good duo right there. You got Alwyn Wilkie for the Lady Rams with 5 3-pointers. Nine as a team for Mount Vernon. And they're behind by 5 points.
Yeah.
Do the math on that.
Mm-hmm. Those big girls from Mount Carmel have gotten a lot of rebounds, though.
Yeah, a lot of two-pointers.
That has kept Mount Vernon from having second-chance baskets when they do miss.
A lot of points in the paint.
Yeah. And as we start this third quarter action, Mount Carmel will have the ball first. And with it is Riley Hershey, of course.
That was a turnover.
That turns it over. Yeah, throws that ball away and out of bounds. It'll be Mount Vernon ball. So Lady Rams essentially will get
that ball
get
was
the
tipped.
ball. Oh, it did say it tipped? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
Yeah, I just thought she threw it out.
They got together and got it right. Good job.
Makes it easier to get it right with 3 officials than it used to be, right?
Yeah.
For sure. Riley Hershey with the basketball. Goes around a screen. Gets it to the wing. Now back out to Hershey. She penetrates, puts up the little runner. No. And coming out there on the rebound is Lanaya Shelby for Mount Vernon. Shelby gets it ahead in the corner to Hampton. Back out to Shelby.
I see my old referee buddy come walking in, Kevin Diss down there. He's obviously going to do one of these remaining games.
Mm-hmm. Wilkie over to Hampton. Back to Wilkie, now over to Shelby. Shelby to the top again to Wilkie. Skip it across to Shelby this time. She's open for 3. Looked good going up.
Yeah, it did.
But it was a little bit short. Outlet pass quickly to Hershey. Hershey all the way down with the finger roll, and she scores.
20 points.
And again, that outlet pass by Macy Randall was real important that time by Mount Carmel. She gets that rebound, holds that ball high, and outlets it to Hershey, and off she goes. 39-32. Lady Rams want to keep this thing in single digits. They don't want it to get away from them here. Mount Carmel stays in the zone.
You know,
here's Benson, and she travels with it.
Randy, eventually you're going to have to find a way to get some 2-point baskets.
Yeah.
That sounds silly, but I just don't think you can keep up shooting the 3 as well as they did that first half.
You'd like to, but realistically the percentages are generally against you.
The law of averages catch up with you.
Yeah, I mean, because if you make 35% from behind the arc in a game, that's considered a really high percentage.
We're talking way too much math here.
Yeah. There's been a lot of math
today. But let's keep
it
it going. If you make 33% of your 3-pointers, that's like shooting 50% of 2-pointers. I think that's correct.
That'd be the equivalent.
Yeah, there you go.
Turnover on the Lady Aces will give it back to Mount Vernon with 6:11 left here in the third quarter.
If any listeners got a math test on Monday, they should be listening to this broadcast.
You got all kinds of pointers for them, don't you? And I thought you taught PE out there, Woodlawn. Maybe you need to switch to the math class.
Well, there's percentages in PE too, man.
Jerica Newell from the corner won't go. Guess what? Here goes Riley Hershey again. Up for the shot, off the back iron, and Benson has the rebound, and Hershey goes down. And she seems to be like she might be in a little bit of pain.
Uh-oh. Well, they cannot afford to lose her.
No.
They got to get her out of there.
She is limping.
They need to
blow
the whistle. Blow the whistle.
Hampton,
blow the whistle.
There we
there
go.
You go.
Now we've blown the whistle. Okay.
She's hurt pretty bad.
Yeah, she's limping.
It's an ankle probably.
Yeah, Riley Hershey's going to come out of the game. Olivia Peach is going to.
Well, that's a big. She's got 20 points, Randy.
Yeah, that's a huge blow.
Half of their points.
That's a huge blow for Mount Carmel.
More than half. 20 out of 39. I don't want somebody to call me on that. Yeah, she's not doing well.
No, they're going to get her off the floor and get the trainer to work on her.
Wow.
I think she rolled that ankle coming down or
Yeah,
something.
we may not see her the rest of the day.
Yeah, that's really a shame. She's a heck of a player.
Yeah, she is.
Dunlap has it now for Mount Carmel. In the corner, they work it to Peach.
Boom.
She buries it. Peach is the one that
can shoot the three-pointer.
Yeah, she came in the game to replace her, and she comes right in and
got
hits the
3 of them.
Pointer. Here's Shelby for Mount Vernon. In the corner to Newell. Skip it across now to Wilkie.
There's that double-digit lead you were talking about.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what the Lady Rams were hoping to avoid. Wilkie to the top now to Hampton. Over to Shelby again. Shelby looks to penetrate. Comes back out here to Hampton. Kind of playing a 3-2 zone is what it looks like. As that ball is knocked out of bounds by Mount Carmel, it will stay with the Lady Rams. 4:38 to play here in the third quarter. And they lob it in to Benson. Benson gives it to Wilkie, and that's a traveling violation.
I believe she did.
Turnover goes right back to Mount Carmel.
So what, is there 5 more games after this one or 4?
What's that?
Games to be played after this game. Is there 4 or 5?
3.
3.
3.
Okay, just
3.
3.
3, and they're all boys games. Yeah. Yeah, there's 6 games on the day. This is game number 3.
Well, that Bree Central team, did they lose much from that sectional finalist team from last year?
You know, they're always good. Bree Central's always good. I know nothing about Gateway Legacy today, so I don't know what they bring to the table.
That's out of St. Louis?
Yeah, in that area. No. Olivia Peach inside the paint, taken away. Nope, stolen right back. Dunlap has it from
Well,
Mount
in
Carmel.
Illinois, Belleville West and Alton are both 4A schools, right?
Yes.
Bree Central's a 2A school.
Mm-hmm.
Mount Vernon's a 3A school.
Right.
And Gateway plays in Missouri. They got like 6 classes, I think, or something.
Yeah, quite a few.
Kent Williams won his state championship in Class 5A, I believe it was.
Right. Kendall Mass back in the game for Mount Vernon, replacing Newell. Wilkie has it right now, and that's picked off. Stolen by Peach.
Telegraphed that pass.
Peach takes it to the house and scores.
She's doing a great job filling in for Hershey.
Yeah. She's picking right up
That's her
where
first,
Hershey left off.
That's her first 2-pointer. She's in double figures.
Hampton over to Shelby now. Shovel pass inside to Benson, and that's Asia Benson who's in the game,
That's
and she
count,
scores. And that's the first bucket of the game for Asia, who just checked in. We told you we would probably see her in action today. She's a 6-foot freshman, and she comes right in and scores. Cuts it back to a 10-point game, and Asia will be at the line for the and one. Free throw is off the back iron. And rebound Dunlap for Mount Carmel. Gets it up the court. Goes inside. Up and under move is up and in for Macy Randall.
Nice move.
Good footwork that time by Randall.
Her first point.
12-point lead here for Mount Carmel. Let's see if the Lady Rams can answer. Here's a 3-pointer by Hampton. Yes, that'll do it. That's a start.
That's 10 3-pointers.
And that gets it back to single digits, 46-37. Yeah, 10 3-pointers on the day by the Lady Rams, but still not enough. Got to get some more offense and mainly got to get some stops here. Peach trying to go inside, does to Randall. Randall up against Benson, misses it. And on the rebound, we got a whistle and a foul against the Lady Rams. And that's going to go on Benson.
Yeah, Asia Benson, our first.
3:01 left here in the third quarter. At the line, it's going to be Tinsley Dunlap for Mount Carmel. Off the back iron. If you missed our earlier broadcast, it was Casey Junior High Rams beating the Nashville Junior Hornets in a great boys junior high action, 53-47. You can watch that game in archive on our YouTube channel.
Casey scored the last 5 points of that game. It was a 1-point ball game.
Yeah.
48-47.
It literally went down to the wire. Another foul on the Lady Rams, so it'll be Mount Carmel ball out of bounds. Last night's game between Waltonville and Fairfield is also archived on our YouTube channel. That was a good win for Waltonville last night. Shot is up, no good by Randall, and on the rebound, we got a jump ball called. Possession arrow gives it to Mount Vernon. Hannah Hampton will bring it up. Goes into the high post to Benson. Slapped away, stolen. Picked off by Macy Randall.
Well, they had a chance, Randy, to get it down to 6.
They did. Now Dunlap has the basketball. Dunlap around a screen. Sets up for a three-pointer and buries it.
They've not missed a beat since Hershey went out of the game.
No, they haven't. They got interchangeable parts, don't they?
Yeah.
As coast to coast on that play was Lanaya Shelby, and that looked good.
That was a nice move.
Back to a 10-point game, 49-39. 2:12 left here in the third quarter, and that's thrown away. So that turnover will give it back to the Lady Rams. Chance to get it back to single digits.
They need to get some more three-point attempts for Wilkie.
Mount Carmel has extended that defense out a little bit farther. I think that's been part of the issue. But Shelby puts one up and says, hey,
11.
Ron told me to shoot, so I did. And I buried a number 3, and that's 11 of them for the game. 11 three-pointers for the Lady Rams.
I'll be interested to know what their record is. We might already be past it.
No, I think it's more like 14 or 15. I seriously do. We'll find out, though. But they're closing in on it.
Who's going to know that? Coach Lonham will
Oh, yeah.
know that?
Oh, yeah. He'll know that. For sure he'll know that. Macy Randall falls down. The turnover gives it back to Mount Vernon.
Well, they can get close here.
7-point game. Lady Rams hanging around here. A lot of basketball left to be played. We're only in the third quarter. Good grief. Anything can happen.
Oh,
bad pass. Peach picks it off. Peach throws it ahead to Woodcock, and she scores. Stella Woodcock, a sophomore, comes off the bench and is the recipient of that pass and makes the layup. Shelby gets it in the corner. Caught there by Hampton. Tries to go into Benson, and it's stolen.
These two teams will be pretty good next year.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of
underclassmen.
underclassmen on both teams. You're right. Checking in is Zoe Randall for Mount Carmel. She's just sophomore. She is pretty tall for a sophomore. Look at her stand out there next to Asia Benson. Here's a drive. That one's blocked. Picked out of the air by the Lady Rams. They throw it ahead to Shelby. Shelby chases it down. Thinks about a three-pointer. We got 51 seconds left in the quarter. Now to Wilkie. Over to Newell. Her shot won't go. Rebound Peach for Mount Carmel. Peach throws it ahead to Dunlap. Dunlap is fouled as she goes to the basket. I think that's going to be on Newell.
Yeah,
it is. That stops the clock with 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lady Aces lead it by 9, and a chance to add to that lead, as Tinsley Dunlap will be at the line. Got it. Evie Sellers back in the game for Mount Carmel.
Bancroft is in there for the Lady Rams.
Seeing her first action. She's a senior. Hannah Bancroft, number 5. 35 seconds left. Inside it goes to Benson. Off the rim, no good. Picked back up by Wilkie. Out to Mast and stolen by the Lady Aces. 19 seconds left. They get the pass ahead to Peach. Peach now to Randall. Back out to Dunlap. That won't go. Benson with the rebound. Tries to outlet it. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to be Mount Carmel ball. Olivia Peach will trigger it. You know, Peach is just sophomore. And that's going to be a offensive foul, I believe. Yep, sure is. So that gives Mount Vernon a chance to maybe get a shot off here, Ron, with 6 seconds left.
Yeah, they got plenty of time. Their highest percentage shot today's been a three-pointer anyway.
Well, that's the way it's worked out for sure. Here's Shelby. And that's blocked. Wilkie was trying to launch it, but it was blocked, and after 3 quarters of play, it's Mount Carmel 52 and Mount Vernon 42. We'll come back with fourth quarter action for you live from Changnon Gym in just a moment.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mt Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mt Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322.
Back here at Changnon Gymnasium, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard, and this was a 5-point game at halftime, Ron, and now it's up to an 11-point lead.
Yeah, Mount Carmel won that quarter 16-10 to make that happen, and they've taken away the three-pointer quite a bit.
Yeah, they've extended that defense out farther, haven't they?
Mount Vernon still made 2 more that quarter for a total of 11, but
they're making it harder to get the shots off now, for sure. Yes, indeed. All right, so as we get into fourth quarter action here.
But we don't see Hershey's not out there, is he? Wouldn't think.
No.
I think she's done for the day.
I think she is too. That's some kind of an ankle
I just
issue.
hope she's not done for the year.
Yeah, no, that would be a tough loss for Mount Carmel.
Yeah, because it's a good ball club.
Yeah, and she's a really good player for sure.
20 points in less than 3 quarters.
Yeah. All right, Lady Rams have the ball first to start this fourth quarter. Shelby has it out front to Wilkie. Knocked away by Peach. Peach is a tough little player, both offensively and defensively, and again, she's just a sophomore.
Yeah, she's in double figures with 11 points.
She's trying to win the shoe award in this game, too. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
She's a contender, for sure.
She is definitely a contender.
All right, Lady Aces have it with an 11-point lead. Dunlap gets it out here to Randall. Back to Dunlap. If you're Mount Carmel, you don't have to really get in a hurry here to shoot. You're up by 11. That's a traveling violation on Peach.
You should just take good shots every time down the floor.
That's one of the few mistakes Peach has made in this game.
That's a nice name to have and be a basketball player. You know, the game started out with a peach basket hanging on the side of a barn.
You got it. You got it.
And they finally figured out, hey, let's take the bottom out of that thing and we won't have to retrieve it every time somebody makes it.
Kendall Mass missed it, and there's an over and back as the pass came out from Benson to Shelby, and she couldn't control it and went back into the backcourt. It's over and back. Turnover gives it back to Mount Carmel. So they get the pass in here to Tinsley Dunlap. Dunlap comes into Randall. Randall to Peach. Peach misses it. Dunlap with the rebound. They kick it back out. Short jumper's no good. Shelby chases it down and races to the other end. Shelby with a layup, no good. There's Benson with it. Gets it out in the corner to Hampton. Hampton to the right side to Shelby. Inside the paint, back out to Wilkie for 3. No. Rebound, Hampton. And on the rebound, a jump ball is called.
Wilkie had a good look at that one.
She did have a good
drilling
look.
those all night. But again, you know, the law of averages catch up to you on them three-point shots.
It's hard to shoot that percentage all game.
Yeah.
You have that break, that intermission at halftime, and hard to come out and do it again. And Mount Carmel has played a lot better perimeter defense here in the second half for sure. Down low, good position that time by Macy Randall. She scores and she's fouled. Fouled by Benson. Yeah, both Benson sisters out there right now, Ariana and Asia, both in the game at the same time as Mount Vernon tries to come with some size here. Jeff Londen trying to look for that combination that's going to get this game back into single digits, because right now they're down by 14. with 6:15 to go in the game. Here's Shelby. Tries to go down to Benson. Good defense there by Randall. She steals it, gets it ahead to Peach. Peach puts it up. No, and that's going to be what? Offensive foul. Yep. A little bit of a late call, but I thought when she made contact they could call an offensive foul, but it was just a late call. But
yeah, I didn't see it. I put something in the book here. They called that on Shelby.
No, they called that on Peach. It'll be Lady
Oh, yeah,
Rams.
I got the wrong number 1.
Yeah, it'll be on Lady Rams basketball when we back in 30 seconds.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
And I recently got my camper winterized at King City RV. Got it all washed up and put to bed for the wintertime. Can't camp when it's this cold, Ron. It's just not comfortable when you camp at this cold.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Yeah. Well, we got 6:03 left in the game.
You know me, anytime it gets below 65, I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, you got that winter coat on.
I got the biggest winter coat I can find on if it gets below 65.
And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, it's got about 11 pockets in it, too.
Yeah.
11 pockets.
Yeah, I wear when I
Imagine
don't
that.
need it because I just need the pockets.
Yeah, it's just he keeps all kinds of things in his pockets. I won't even go there. Guess what's in Ron's pocket?
Yeah, I got my Swiss Army knife in there. You know, that's like having 11 different things in one pocket.
Trying to get it into Benson, and Mount Carmel swarms her and takes the ball away, and Madeline Mann has it. Now it comes to Dunlap. Yeah, I've been impressed with this defense by Mount Carmel. Dunlap all the way up, has it stripped, but the foul's going to be called on Lania Shelby. That's a tough call.
Yeah, Mount Carmel, what are they running girls basketball? 2A?
Yes, they are 2A. Again, they're in the Little Illini Conference. That would be with teams like Casey Westfield, Olney, Robinson, Marshall, Newton. Those teams. Used to be in the North Egypt Conference back in the day.
Yeah, your conference.
That was the greatest conference ever.
Yeah, that was a good conference.
In my humble opinion. 8 teams used to be in that conference. And
Salem.
Yeah, Salem, Flora, Fairfield, Lawrenceville.
Carmel, was they in that?
Bridgeport, which later became Red Hill.
Carmel.
And in Carmel, yeah. Yeah, 8 schools, 8 teams. It was a long-running conference that was around for a long time. And then finally football ruined it.
The conference had been obsolete for years when I officiated a game at Fairfield and they played Flora.
Yeah.
So all these years have gone by, there wasn't even a conference, and the AD come down there and said, I don't care if we win another game all year, we just want to beat Flora.
Yeah, because of the rivalry that was established back in the North Egypt Conference days.
Yeah, and it didn't go away when the conference went away.
No, it didn't. It didn't. Yeah, you're right. Peach has the basketball for Mount Carmel. Inside the paint, shots blocked. Dunlap went up with it. Lady Rams come away with it. Can they get some points? They need to get this thing back down to single digits. Need somebody to hit a shot. Wilkie will put it up. Banks it in.
Go in.
There you go.
There's a
She
three.
banks it in.
That's 12.
Counts just the same even when it touches the glass. All right. That's a start. 58-45. And what is that, 13 three-pointers?
I think it's 12, but
12?
I have to count them.
Okay. On the other end, there's a three-point shot by Peach that won't go. Rebound by Randall. Randall back out. Long shot put up. Oh man, that was Sellers connecting from way outside. And here's Shelby on the other end that won't go. Benson underneath, gets the rebound, puts it right back up and in.
It's her first points.
Ariana Benson. 61-47. 4:23 left.
You're right, Randy. That's 13.
Okay. I thought maybe it was. Dunlap misses the shot. There's a rebound by the Lady Rams.
Got to be getting into record territory. You've made 13 and you're down by 14.
Yeah, how about that?
Man.
Shot is no good by Wilkie. Gets the ball back and puts it in the hole. All right, down to 12 now.
Wilkie's first 2-point basket.
Creeping back into this thing, down by 12. 3:54 left. Got to get a couple stops here and hit some more shots. Dunlap has it. Into that high post to Randall. Randall, boy, tough move.
She's on our all left-handed team.
Tough move by Macy Randall. Boy, kudos to her. That was tough. Drop step. Three-pointer on the way by Wilkie. Yes, write it down. That's 14 three-pointers for the Lady Rams in this game, yet they're still down by 11.
She's got 6 of them.
Unreal.
Wilkie has 6 of them.
3:24 left. Still a lot of time. Still a lot of time. But is there enough time? We'll find out. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To-Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To-Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Welcome back here to Changnon Gymnasium. Randy Olson along with Ron Standard. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast this afternoon from this shootout, annual shootout here at Mount Vernon High School. 3 boys games to come. Right after this is Bree Central will take on Gateway Legacy. And then after that, it will be Kent Williams' team from St. Louis de Smet coming in to take on Belleville West. And then the final game of the night will be the host Mount Vernon Rams against the Alton Redbirds. So a lot of good boys basketball action for you to see after this one. So one admission price gets you in to watch them all. So come on by Changnon Gymnasium this afternoon, this evening, and enjoy some great high school basketball, all right? Back to live action. Mount Carmel has it. Macy Randall gets it up to Olivia Peach. Skip it across over to Sellers. Mount Carmel's in no hurry whatsoever to do anything with the basketball.
Coach Lon, tell him you got to come out and get them.
Yeah, and
got
all kinds of fouls to give too. Lady Rams have only committed 2 fouls this quarter. He realizes that. There's a shot up and in by the big girl, Macy Randall. She's
load inside.
She has really exerted herself in this second half.
7 points in the fourth quarter alone.
Yeah. Didn't get much going offensively in the first half, but she has stepped it up here. Here's Shelby for 3. That's off the back iron. Another rebound by Randall.
How tall you think she is?
Well, they don't have it listed in the program, but you see her standing next to
she's by far
Benson.
the tallest player out there.
Yeah, I think she's all of 6 foot, maybe 6'1". Because when she was standing next to Asia Benson, she was at least as tall as her, if not taller. And she is fouled again as Macy Randall will go to the line. She is a senior, so this will be her final year.
That was on Ariana Benson. It's her first.
She's kind of letting us know that she's a contender for the Shoe Award, too, as she makes that free throw.
She's on our all left-handed team already.
That's for sure, yeah. Can you win 2 of them? Can you be on the all left-handed team and win the Shoe
She
Award?
could be the first one that we've had with a double-double. She just might do it.
All right. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Rams. You left me speechless on that.
I think our first double-double. Only time we'll ever see her play this year. She's a senior. Only time we'll ever see her play. And she comes away with the Shoe Award and the all left-handed team.
Yeah. All right, Shelby has it to Hampton.
Never happened before. She just made history.
And she just blocked a shot, too. She's going for the triple award here.
AreaSports.net history was made here today.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So it'll be a trivia question years down the road.
Who was it?
Who was the only player to complete the Shoe Award and the all left-handed team in one contest? We'll say, well, it was a female athlete.
Mm-hmm.
From Mount Carmel, Illinois.
Yep.
And her name was Macy Randall.
And Coach Lonan is going to go to his bench as he's going to bring some substitutions in. Hannah Bancroft is going to come in. Madison Lips joins the game. Mount Carmel's going to do the same.
This is where it gets fun if you're keeping the book.
Yeah. Kendall Mast is going to stay out there. All right. Macy Prince is also in there, number 3. She has the ball right now. And Daniel Toyongan is in the game, too. There's a pass across the lane intended for Lips. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Mount Carmel ball.
That's a nice gesture by Coach Lon and both coaches to give these girls some playing time here.
Yeah.
Some meaningful playing time, not waiting until there's 20 seconds to go or something.
Stella Woodcock has the ball across the half line. She played briefly in the first half. Evie Knapp has it now. Knapp is guarded by Kendall Mast. There's a shot up and in. 69-52. We're down to a minute 13 left. Bancroft gets a pass across to Mast. Back to Bancroft. She'll fire the short jumper. No. Weak side rebound by Mast. She'll dribble back out. Cut off on the baseline. Comes across now to Toyongan. Back out to Bancroft for 3. That's not going to go. This time Mount Carmel gets the rebound as Hazel Ernest comes away with it. Ahead to Woodcock. Bounce pass inside. The turnaround is up and in by Maddie Riggs. Maddie Riggs, a junior, put it up and in for Mount Carmel.
She's a tall girl.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, this team will be good next year as well.
Oh, absolutely. I'd say they will be. There's Maddie Prince again to Bancroft. Going to skip it all the way over to Toyongan. And back to Bancroft. And taken away by the Lady Aces. 19 seconds left. They might just dribble this thing out now.
Yeah.
I think they're going to. So Mount Carmel's going to win their 6th game in a row. They're improved to 6-3 on the season. Lady Rams are going to fall to 2-4. Final score in this one. Mount Carmel wins it by a score of 71-52. Well, the game really was much closer than the final score would indicate. But Mount Carmel is a good basketball team, no question about it. Got a little bit of everything. We certainly hope that Riley Hershey, their talented junior, who wore number 4, who left the game here in the second half with what appeared to be an ankle injury. We certainly hope that she is okay.
Yeah, they closed it out without her, but man, 20 points in less than 3 quarters. They need her.
She is a player. She really is, and wish her the best. Post-game stats, and we'll come back and take a look at those post-game stats in just a moment.
Are you going on a vacation soon or perhaps a weekend getaway? Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon is your dog's home away from home, featuring an outside turf playground that your dog is going to love. And if your dog needs grooming or obedience training while it's here, we can handle that too. In fact, we've even got a presidential suite with flat screen TV and ceramic tile. Check it out on our website.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family, because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVA system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738. Andrea Baker, the broker owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon. If you like sports, delicious food, and great drinks, you're going to love JJ's Sports Bar in Mount Vernon. Whether you stop by for brunch, lunch, or dinner, JJ's has something for you, including delicious wings, a variety of burgers, and of course, top-notch service. You like drinks? They have them at JJ's, including your favorite drafts and even margarita flights. Try the burrito tacos, or maybe perhaps the nachos. How about the shrimp? They even have steaks and pasta at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, located on the west side of Mount Vernon.
All right, welcome back here to Changnon Gymnasium. You see the Breeze Central Cougars warming up on the floor. They're going to be playing in the next game here at the Shootout, as they'll take on Gateway Legacy. We're running kind of ahead of schedule here, which is good. So they've got about 21 minutes left on the clock. This one's in the books as Mount Carmel Lady Aces beat the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 71-52, Ron.
Yeah, Randy. I should have counted these. I didn't have time. What did we wind up with, 13 or 14?
I think it was 13 three-pointers.
13 three-pointers and lost the ball game by 19 points.
Yeah.
It's kind of an oddity. But the Lady Rams were led in scoring by Alwyn Wilkie. He had 20 points, 18 of those coming on 6 three-pointers. She was the only player in double figures for the Lady Rams, but Lanaya Shelby had 9 points. Hannah Hampton had 9 points, all on three-pointers. Jericho Newell had 4 points. Kendall Mast had 4 points. Alexis Shadone had 2 points. Ariana Benson had 2 points. Asia Benson had 2 points for a total of 52. The Lady Rams committed 11 personal fouls, and they made 3 out of 6 free throws in this game. They had eight players make the scoring column.
All right.
For Mount Carmel, they had 7 players make the scoring column. 4 of them in double figures, so they're spreading the wealth. Led in scoring by Riley Hershey with 20 points, who only played less than 3 quarters in the game and then had to leave with an injury. Macy Randall had 11 points, all in the second half. Olivia Peach had 11 points. Maddie Riggs had 2 points. Evie Sellers had 5 points. 18 points for Tinsley Dunlap. 4 points for Stella Woodcock for a total of 71. The Lady Aces, listen to this, running 14 out of 17 from the free throw line.
That's pretty good. That'll win you some basketball games.
Yeah, that's pretty good as a team. That means everybody was shooting them well, and Mount Carmel only committed 7 personal fouls, so they got a lot of height, and they play good defense and don't foul. So it's a good ball club.
Sure is. Again, they win their 6th game in a row. They're 6-3 on the season now. Lady Rams fall to 2-4. 3 boys games left to be played here in the Shootout at Changnon Gymnasium. You see Breeze Central warming up out there against Gateway Legacy. After that, it'll be St. Louis DeSmet against Belleville West. Kent Williams bringing his team over from St. Louis. And then it will be the Mount Vernon Rams against the Alton Redbirds. That's all coming up here at Changnon Gymnasium.
What kind of teams Alton got this year? You know?
Very good, very good. They blew out Collinsville last night.
Okay, and that's a 4A team, so that's going to be a real challenge for the Rams.
Yeah, they smoked Collinsville last night, so they're good. Yeah, they got a lot of size, so it'll be a tough challenge tonight for the Rams, who blew out Carbondale last night, 66-30. So
both teams should be ready to go.
So come on out to Changnon Gymnasium and watch the action. One admission price gets you in to watch as many games as you want to watch. This is going to end up our broadcast day for the day. We're going to go to the hospitality room, and then and then I'll be on the microphone down at the PA desk for the rest of the day after that. So for Ron Stannard, I'm Randy Olson saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Again, the final score, Mount Carmel Lady Aces win it over the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 71-52, and so long from Changnon Gym.